live trading pre-market day trading show.
Welcome to Doomsday Friday.
What's up, everyone? Hold on, I think my mic is... There's an update to my OXLR. Okay. There we go. Yep, Ron is ready for Doomsday. Yasir, Bill, Tony, Brian, Eric. Oh, chat's moving fast. Jay. Good morning, Paul. Yep, I am your host for today, DJ Dan. Has the monkeypox, unfortunately, and he will be out this morning. Hey, good morning, Cedric. Good morning, Andrew. If you see Dan, ask him if it's true. He made the mistake of traveling to New York. Maloney over there just bringing bears out of the ether, just appearing wherever she goes. Manifestation. Michael Holt says, I got bacterial meningitis from New York City. Oh, ouch. Yeah, that's not good. Where are you and Dana hanging out over there? I just text Dan. I said, I told everyone you have monkeypox, just FYI. All right. So let's get rolling. SPY yesterday. I mean, everything was just a bull train yesterday. So market was looking super bullish. I think it makes sense that we're retesting a little bit. Again, I don't want us to go just ripping like up into here because I think that it's more likely we roll over. I do think we can surprise people to the bullish side, but just a slow, steady grind, some retesting. By no means am I saying that we make all-time highs. I really don't think that we do that this year. Very unlikely. But could the low be in for the year? I very well could be. I'm not all in, but I definitely did some buying. So I don't know. I was practically screaming at people to buy things down here, and everyone thought the market was going to zero. But yeah, if you did some buying, you could sell some calls. You could sell a couple shares of stuff like AMD. An example, I know a couple people messaged me, hey, are you selling another call? I had bought like 10 extra shares down here when I sold those long puts for a little bit of money. And I just sold those 10 shares yesterday at the 100 on AMD, like little stuff like that. And then you just rebuy them. Comes lower. I did see that, Michael. The big thing this morning is so Elon does not do things just randomly, right? So Elon's been emailing people, hey, if you want to work from home, you can go, pretend to work somewhere else, kind of thing. The last couple days, and then today he said, hey, I got a bad feeling about the economy. Tesla's going to freeze hiring, and I would like us to reduce the workforce by 10%. So either he sees something or they're also just having a terrible quarter for Q2. I think we all knew that that was going to happen with the China stuff, and prices are really high, so maybe demand is getting hit a little bit. Supply chains jacked up, and he probably just wants to save some money. So Tesla is a very interesting gap. We're not taking this candle out. We are gapping into the support from the last few days, so it'll be very key for Tesla to hold this level. I know there's some focus to some calls and stuff up here, so might not get called away. Apple also, I think they warned. I think that Apple warned. I also think that there was an article I read about the iPad like being completely moved out of China. So that's probably a good thing. But yeah, Apple warning. Not great for Apple. So gapping down a little bit, but again, gapping into some support. And the market's had every reason to go down the last couple days. Right over here, you know what? You want to know something like really, really uh so I went long on the SPY right here. I got stopped out right there. But this was the Fed. Yeah, it's like it was looking gorgeous. I'm like, I'm not exactly the low. I think I was out at like 40 or something like that. But yeah, that sucked. And then just rallied all day long. I mean, you know, it is what it is. Trust me, I'm still have plenty of long, so it's like yesterday was a pretty good day, even without that. But yeah, we've had every reason to go down the last couple days, and the market has held up. So we'll see if that happens again today. It's proving a lot of the haters wrong. If you bought puts down in here, I mean, you're just getting eaten alive. Here's Nvidia, nice little retest. We talked about Apple. Roblo actually looks kind of decent. So a little retest, and you might want to consider entering a swing trade on Roblox down here. Look at this morning star reversal. Got some higher lows coming in here on Roblo. So if someone said, "Hey, I'm buying this dip and I got to stop down here at this pivot," I can see why. It kind of looks like an inverted head and shoulders there. Delta, I don't know. These airlines are just chopping around, very channely. It's just, I mean, look at all the moving averages. They're like a little tiny fork right in there. Got the long terms. I just would leave Delta alone. I don't really want to play this one at all. It's just very, very sideways, very choppy. I just haven't had a lot of best trading that thing. Chewy looks good. So good old Chewy here. Strong candle yesterday. Great volume. Retesting a little bit. I know that Jeremy and I were looking at $35 calls for July. So that's right here. They were only like $1.50. July calls. So I think you can actually get a little bit better of a limit buy today on them. Off to go. Take a look at that. Yeah, Chewy looks kind of interesting. CrowdStrike had earnings. Initially it was green and then went red. So we'll see how that looks. Okta did gap up, so that's a nice one. Is a retest gap. Yeah, if you already have shares in Chewy, you could sell calls. I would wait for a little bit more of a move on Chewy before I sold a call, because you probably own it, you know, a lot higher. If you weren't in workday, you might have a chance to buy the dip. Thing is looking sweet. Look at this little multi-day pennant right there. Solid break. Almost the Marabozu candle. Oh, and then CRM too. Really good. Gap and go has a nice upper wick into the 50. I know some people shorted off of there. And if they didn't take their gains, they got stopped out yesterday. So it's kind of an update on a few of the ones that were moving overnight. Let's see. Stone Cold, Steve Austin, STNE. Oh, man, this thing has just been biased. Gapping into the 100, it probably fades a little bit. I think it's going to struggle there. But yeah, as long as Tesla doesn't gap below this candle, I think you could take the bull. The bull snapback. If it opens below here, I wouldn't take the bull snapback. I think you got a lot of people getting trapped on this bad boy yesterday. Look at these noobs up here. Who's buying at 780? Like when are they going to learn? Probably the same people that bought here, thinking it was going to run away from them, and then the same people that bought right there after earnings. Like, hey, this thing has bounced 25%. I want to get in. Like, no, you should have got in down here and then sold up there. Especially if you bought, I mean, if you bought over 1,000, it's just like, oh, very sad. All right. So as of right now, I don't think anything's going to qualify, actually. Apple and Tesla are going to be close, depending on where they open. Nvidia, AMD will not. Roblo, probably not. And probably not Delta. You saw Elon, they're not going to have a prototype for the bot. That thing, yeah, I mean, just like they were going to have full self. Don't get me wrong. I love Elon. I like Tesla too, but that's just their thing. It's like over promising and like delays and stuff like that. Just like they were going to have FSD. Uh, Even people that have the FSD, my dad has a Model S. The thing is nowhere near close to being like. I literally just talked to someone like last week, and they were like, "Yeah, I went for a ride in one, and the thing went berserk and almost hopped a curb and ran people over." Maloney's score is still 89. Yeah, unless you're trying to like Grand Theft Auto. So it's like the bot is not coming anytime soon. I don't know if you'll ever see a Cybertruck. And then FSD is not coming anytime soon. I'm sorry. I know I'll probably get doxxed from the Tesla fanboys and all the Tesla YouTubers with their spreadsheets. So not taking away from it. It's a great company. They've done awesome stuff, but I mean, geez, like easy money has been made. Even if it came down into here, like would still be valued like really strong. So and it's great to trade, but yeah, I don't own any of it. But yeah, Elon's just more of a meme lord. Elon, let's see, 96 million followers. They pushed it to they have an Optimus prototype. Got to try to get the hype. So yeah, nothing too like exciting in the market today. I don't really think we're just retesting a little bit. Now, if we open and we just crush lower and like we throw a candle in like this, like that'll get pretty nasty. But I could actually just see us put in an inside day today. I'd be happy with an inside day. Think this dip, like today's dip. I mean, I think if you're using it to enter a couple swing trades with stops, sure. Like, otherwise, I think you do want to wait for some type of retest into at least here or here. Yeah, and maybe we do like later in September get a dip down like this. Yeah, again, we could just become range bound too. Whoops. I hit the wrong button. Sorry, hit the wrong button. Don't know how to stop it once it goes. But yeah, we could just become range bound. We don't have to like go up or down. We could also just go sideways. Here's the 10-year on its way back up. Looks like a little flag pattern. Here's AGG, HYG. It's crazy bounce that thing had. Yeah, the Fed balance sheet runoff starts this week. So Powell's money machine, that was throwing money out, is now sucking money in. Or like if you look at it from the balance sheet perspective, the balance sheet was sucking up assets like treasuries and mortgage-backed securities, and it's gone from suck to blow and is now blowing those things back into the market, as they said in Spaceballs. I just wanted to use the Spaceballs reference. That was a great movie, by the way. If you haven't seen Spaceballs, I would recommend. Yeah, Q's got a little megaphone pattern. This is not a good gap on Apple, though. Where's those long terms? There. Weekly. You could weekly a retest into like 137, double bottom somewhere down around here. Like I think that would be viable as well. Amazon. When is the split? The 6th? Oh, Monday. Do we trade split adjusted on Monday? I I don't remember, or if that's the day. Yeah, we trade. Okay, so today's your last day to buy Amazon if you want to split. But nice bounce on Amazon. I mean, I think we could retest down into here. But I mean, if you wanted Amazon at 2 grand, it got really close. So hopefully you just bought a share or two. Because you're not going to see 2 grand maybe ever again or for a long time. Because we're about to split 20 for one. That would have to come all the way back up. Oh, but that was a good one. Imagine not having bought the dip on Google. Ouch. Look at that hammer. Inside candle, like all day. I mean, even a swing trade, you had to at least play that. Missed you. 2004. Close enough. Got close. It's just bought. Close enough in horseshoes, hand grenades, and trading. Build this little gap over there. Okay, so at least you got some, yeah. But I learned from my miss over here. Yeah, you don't know like exactly where, so it's like you kind of have to buy on the way down a bit. What's Meta doing? I haven't looked at this. Sheryl Sandberg, horrible COO, pretty terrible person too. She's leaving, and then I think some other guys leaving. Some metaverse dude. Doesn't really look like Meta is responding. Meta will be trading under. Yeah, see, they got that Meta ETF to change their name, I think. Yeah, on the U.S. stock market. So that way, rather than this dumb ticker that they were going to do, they're going to do MRVS. They're going to change to Meta. Nah, I'm not buying Meta. I get it. It's like it's cheap, but I just don't really want to own Meta. Now, I might pick it up for a trade or sell a put on it or something. Like when there's opportunity. I mean, it's trading 14 times forward earnings. Did Lennar trigger the other day, by the way? Oh, look at that little flag. Pretty sure they're MRVS on the Neo Canadian exchange. So yeah, just waiting for the market to open. Again, it's an inside gap, nothing super exciting. We'll see if something sets up, but I'm really not that excited by this gap. Maybe if Tesla like breaks down, I would look to short it or Apple, but other than those, looks like it might be a little bit of a boring day. Well, New York was like banning Bitcoin mining or something. So if we take crypto as leading the market, it looks like we're going to go down today. Dan, that maybe that's why Dan's in New York. He's protesting the Bitcoin mining. Yeah. Let me see. New York bans Bitcoin. Oh, look, here's what's in the new Bitcoin mining ban. Cracking down on Bitcoin mining. And this 100% renewable ESG stuff is one of the biggest scams. There he is. There's Dan. I saw monkeypox on that hand. Was that a pox? I'm kidding. Hopefully, no one else in the chat has monkeypox and they're like, Robert was making fun of me because I got sick. This wasn't my normally scheduled time, so a little raw and uncut today. How can they suddenly ban Bitcoin mining? I don't know, Tony. The government thinks they can just do whatever they want whenever they want. How could they shut down your business and lock you in your house? But everyone accepted that. So yeah, Apple looking pretty weak, and then Tesla looking weak. So these are probably going to be the two. I'm not using the IB integration. I'm just going with tried and true Atari mode on interactive brokers today. Yeah, Apple looks weak, and then Nvidia, AMD, kind of retesting a little bit. Delta, American, I think, had earnings. Or did they pre-announce or something? Thought I saw something about American Airlines revenues. Yeah, bro, looks like Atari. Look at this thing. Looks like Atari. Something like that, Jack. Yeah, something like that. If it opens below this candle, if it opens below the candle, Tony, because I think it'll just get wrecked. If we open below this candle, there's, yeah, I would only look short. We're not there yet. So Microsoft yesterday, Apple today. Elon says he has a bad feeling all within 24 hours. Well, yeah, I mean, in the market's kind of already like the market moved before everybody else, right? Now it's like catching up with everyone. Plus, if you think about like next quarter and the quarter after, the way companies like do guidance too is when you get the opportunity to lower guidance and you don't think you're going to take a hit on it, you want to. Because then it's if you lower the bar, it's easier to beat it. Because otherwise, what happens in the corporate world, this would happen all the time with the region that I ran. You do well, you do well, you do well. Every time you do well, guess what happens to the goals next year? Yeah, you got to go up. It just goes up until you stop hitting them. And, then it goes down. So the companies have already taken a hit. So it's like now's an opportunity for them to start to like, if they lower guidance a little bit, then it gives them an opportunity to beat it. Yeah, we'll see. It's going to be close. We got a couple minutes. All right, YouTube. See y'all on Monday. Good luck out there today. Sorry I didn't have